So we have Alderperson Mike McIntyre here with us today. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're really excited. You're our first Alderperson to come and have an interview with us. And we're really excited just to bring some more visibility to the council and talk about what you guys do.
Awesome. I'm excited to talk to everyone.
What inspired you to serve on city council?
So it's kind of a funny story. So I moved here in 2021, and I was hoping just to be a simple Washington resident. I was very involved in my last community. Grew up in Chillicothe, was involved in the fire department there, and was just kind of excited to not be involved in anything. But then some changes happened. We had some development happened behind my house, and there were some concerns that popped up in the neighborhood. And so for me, I was kind of one of those people where I'm not afraid to be vocal. So that kind of started my journey in this situation. There was new development. We had a lot of concerns with water runoff, and we started meeting as a community, or as a neighborhood rather, and started going to city council meetings. And that's kind of what started it off for me.
Yeah, and now you've been on both sides of that. You can kind of see the inner workings of the city council, and you were a concerned citizen that actually came forward. So is there kind of like, looking back at it, a different perspective now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think at that time I was really kind of one-sided. Obviously, when you have an issue and you're concerned about something, you're very passionate about it. And I was concerned about one small area of the community versus a community as a whole. So the transition for me is really where I like to look at it as I represent Ward 4, but we are here to support the entire city of Washington. So while Ward 4 is extremely important to me, and that's where I get my voter base, I'm here to serve the community. I'm here to serve all of Washington. So that would be the biggest thing I would say, was kind of a eye-opener. But realizing that the problems we were having in our ward or in my general neighborhood also was problems in other areas of the city. And so being able to take that big concern and really push forward and make some changes has really been exciting for me.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you mentioned this a little bit already, but talk a little bit about how long you've lived in Washington and what you do love most about this community.
So me and my wife moved here in 2021. We had both taken jobs that kind of moved us over this direction. Before, we were living kind of out by Tanner's Orchard, which is quite a drive. My wife worked in Washington, I worked in Pekin, and so we were looking for somewhere local. So during the tornado in 2013, I was on Chillicothe Fire Department, and we did respond over here. And then my wife worked for KBL Design Center at the time, and so she did a significant amount of work on a lot of the rebuilds for the cabinetry in a lot of the houses, especially in the Trails Edge neighborhood specifically.
Yeah.
And so,
which is where you are now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's where I live, and we loved it. So we got so lucky finding the place that we did. It was right in the neighborhood we wanted to be in, and it all worked out perfectly. God had a great plan for us.
Yeah, so. I love that. So what are some of your interests and hobbies outside of city council?
So I'm a huge family guy. Love my family. I've got two little ones, a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old, and then my wife, who's phenomenal. And then we're very active in our church. We belong to Blessed Sacrament over in Morton, and we're very involved in that, and then the Cursillo movement. So those are really the two biggest things that are really, really important to me. And then I'm a huge avid snowmobiler.
Oh.
So I spend a lot of my winters and time up north. I like the cold, and I like to be up there. Kind of, it's my place just to relax. I always tell everyone it's the closest thing I can think to heaven, because it's just all white.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Are there any good snowmobiling places around here?
Surprisingly, actually, over not too far from here, over in Woodford County in El Paso, there is a Skidoo dealership. So there are some snowmobile places. And then actually, not to put a big plug in for anyone, but down in Hopedale, Illinois, of all places, there is a vintage snowmobile museum in Hopedale, Illinois. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Fantastic. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Go check out your snowmobiles. What kind of businesses do you think would thrive in Washington right now?
So I think there's a lot of opportunity, being a dad to young kids, sports are really awesome, and our community is just amazing. There's not an athletic program here that we are not successful in, and it's phenomenal. It's so awesome. The community gets behind everyone, it gets behind the high school, gets behind the junior highs, and it's just phenomenal. So I would love to see some type of sports complex make its way over here. We're so blessed to have 5 Points and have that opportunity. But I think it would just be wonderful to get some type of big sports complex over here. And I grew up as a farm kid. So, to me, I like seeing the farm ground and everything. But I'd love to see some, light industrial over here. I think that's, one of the things that we're slightly missing to really put us on the map. It's really important for us to have good businesses here. It helps drive taxes for us. It helps keep taxes low. So the more businesses we can get in Washington, the better it's going to be for the community. Everyone refers to us as a bedroom community, which is wonderful. But we need to have business here so it can help thrive and drive down taxes for everyone, so we're not paying it in our property taxes.
100%. What's the best way for residents to reach you if they have a concern or, even better, an idea to share?
So I am available in any fashion. The best way is honestly email. Because of my professional career, I'm very busy, and then I am a dad, and that's most important to me. I love the citizens of Washington, and I will always respond to you. My phone number is on the website. My email is on the website. You can reach out to me anytime. If I don't answer, I do promise to get back to you. I always will. Or stop me in public. If you see me out, just say hi.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to engage with me. Even with my kids and everything, I do promise you I will engage with you. I will talk to you. I understand there's things that we get passionate about and whatnot. Will never be confrontational. It'll always be an open platform to talk to me, and I'm very good at receiving information and will always provide an answer.
Have you had can you think of a good idea that somebody's brought to you since you've started council?
One of the best ones recently, we just passed it actually this past week. It was with RVs on the street. Again, something small that I didn't realize was in the ordinance. And so a resident brought it to our attention asking, hey, can we change this city code to allow us to at least have 24 hours or better while we bring our campers home to load up and prepare for a vacation or whatever. And to me, I'm like, absolutely. None of us want trailers and stuff sitting on the roadways or whatever, but I get it. That's awesome. You want to take your family and you want to go camping, let your refrigerator get cooled down. I think it was a wonderful opportunity. It was an easy change for us. It was unanimously passed, and just one of those simple things that could push us along.
Yeah, I love that. What is your favorite local spot?
Oh, man. So I love Fair Coffee. Me and my wife, just absolutely, the staff there is phenomenal. And don't get me wrong, we have other great local shops that we do love and attend to. We love the blend too, but Fair is just, they have the drink I like, and my wife enjoys some of the different drinks, and so it's just a win-win every time we go there.
What is the drink?
So for me, I'm a meal latte drinker. And she likes anything with lavender. I don't like weird stuff in my coffee, but I mean, honey and cinnamon I can handle, but lavender, isn't that something you smell, not drink? I don't know.
Did you try any of it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'm sure it's delicious. I'm going to try them both. They sound good. When you think about Washington's future, what excites you the most?
So Washington is just a wonderful community. I mean, we have the nicest residents. Everyone shows up. More than anything, I think about St. Jude. This community steps up to St. Jude every single year. If there's somebody here in this community that needs something, we step up. We step up with our athletics. We step up for our community. We step up for our neighbors. And that's really, I think, the best part about Washington is we're just family oriented. The future of Washington, I think the future of Washington is bright. We continue to grow. We continue to have great houses. One of the things I would like to see is a little bit more affordable housing and stuff like that. I know that there's things going on with that. We have one of the safest communities in central Illinois. We have a wonderful police department. We're family oriented. We're trying to bring in more business. And I think Washington has a wonderful and bright future.
Yeah. That's awesome. And just touching on the affordable housing, we have a very large population of children, and then we have a drop off from, 18 to 28, and then we start picking up again. So it's kind of clear that there's a need there to help families start here, especially we are going to raise our kids here. They may want to stay here. We hope that they want to stay here because it's a great place. And so I love that that's on your mind as well.
Yeah, I think it's just important. My 9-year-old, she tells me all the time that she never wants to leave Washington. So I think that's really important for our future, is to make sure that we have that for our kids when they come back. I mean, I understand the way society is now. Most of them are going to live with us until they're 26, but we need to bridge that 26 to 36 age range so that we can have affordable housing, some apartments, and stuff to give them an opportunity to really start off and then invest in the community and then want to continue to live in this community.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming and meeting with us today. It was great getting to know a little bit about you. Do you have any parting words?
No, the only thing, well, I guess yes. I lied. I do have parting words. My parting words, yes. My parting words would be continue to invest in your community. Continue to show up. Again, Washington is so wonderful because of you. And come get involved. We're continuously looking for people to serve on committees. I know the mayor is very adamant about trying to get new faces and new people involved in the community aspect. The council is continuing to ask for input from the citizens. So please get engaged and please let us know what you're thinking. And don't just show up when you're upset. Just show up anytime. We'd like to know your ideas. We're trying to continue to push forward with that. We've done goal setting, and we really want to know what the residents of Washington want to see here in Washington. So that would be my parting gift, would be to say, come get involved and let us know what you want to see out of your community.